I am watching now a video titled American Reacts to How Canada Holds America's Survival Hostage. Tyler Bucket. Video credit How Canada Quietly Holds America's Survival something something something. So trying to give credit to that because I'm reacting apparently to a reaction video. So I want to give all the credit. But it just brought to mind but something I want to make note of. A lot of people are like, and people have been doing this. I'm pretty sure I'm guilty of it. I'm really going to try to not do it. Like, we've been doing this, we've been doing that, we've been doing this, we've been doing that. When talking about America and the Trump administration, it's like if you're doing something, if you're talking about something that the Trump administration did, or Trump personally did, with like an executive order, or that he personally did himself, just personally through personal action, you should not be using the word we, especially if you voted for someone else or some other shit. At this point, you should not be saying we. You should not be partying yourself with him. You'd be saying, he did that. They did that. I am not a party to those assholes over there. Maybe I live in the same land, but I ain't with those assholes. I did not vote for those assholes. Any of those assholes. I have never voted Republican. They never gave me fucking anything. Alright? I want to make it perfectly clear. These fucks have never done shit for me. They never will. It is explicitly outlined in everything that they do. All their works. Like Jesus said. Works. They do not ever do anything that is beneficial to almost all the people that they claim to represent and serve. They are selfish and self-serving. Almost no one do they work for. Just themselves. So he did these bad things. People overseas, people elsewhere, blame where blame is due, credit where credit is due, blah, 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 blah. Definitely don't associate all this shit that's going on with Democrats and the Democratic electorate. And lots of people are putting shit on the permanent record in the form of videos, and you can look at people in Minnesota and in LA and elsewhere, and there are people doing no kings rallies and stuff. Like, if you are abroad in other countries and paying attention, you know It is not a we kind of thing. It is a he, they kind of thing that is going on. It is not a we situation. It is a they, them. It is a vosotros, not a nosotros situation. Vosotros situation. All right? Or whatever. And you know, well, you got to respect the presidency. Well, you know, the presidency needs to be respected so long as the president respects the presidency. And, you know, we'll allow for leeway only so far. And it's like, dude, a year and 2 months. And like, dude's just been like fucking it and fucking it and fucking it. And no, you know, he passed the point of, you know, being granted his kind of presidential leeway a long fucking time ago. All right, a long time ago. For me personally, and really for pretty much everybody in this country and everywhere else in the world. So, no, no we, they, he, Trump, and the rest of the whatever you want to call them. There's lots of names you can call them. Let's just call them shitballs. The explodables. So, yeah. They need to go. They've been needed to go for 8 months. You know, the Republicans, the only reason the Republicans don't want to let him go is because they know if they impeached Trump, that would mean that Vance would take the place, and MAGA would storm everything. You know, MAGA would just go right into the White House and every building and start chopping heads. It would not be liberals that would do that. It would be MAGA. They would march on Washington and start shooting people. It'd be the most right wing motherfuckers from all over America that would arrive in their trucks, beat up trucks. They would start coming down from, what is the line? They're coming down from the hills in the hundreds, in the thousands, and start shooting representatives. And they would kill Democrats and Republicans. They would just start killing all of them. They start killing civilians, cops, everyone. They'd just be like, Washington must go. It's a flash fire sale. And you know what Trump would do? He would either be like, yes, you got to do it. He'd throw gasoline on the fire, or he would say nothing. So that's that. There is no we. I'm gonna get back to watching this video and see what's up with it. It's not really a reaction to that video so far. That video just kind of made me remember to get on that whole "it is not we" situation. Be right back. So yeah, the video documents a bunch of stuff that Canada has whatever. The way the guy phrases it is levers that Canada has access to that can exert pressure on the United States. Oil they funnel to the United States, electricity, that sort of thing. All very good points. Things I did not know about. Things generally nobody talks about in the United States. Probably because part of the American self-image is, we're the best. We say this all the time. People say this all the time in America. Leaders say this all the time. America's number one. We're the best country in the world. We're the best at everything. We're the best, best. Everyone else is not the best. Some leaders even say everyone else is the worst. Somehow, every country and every other person of every country in every country is somehow, and this is what they imply, tied for last place, the worst. It's like, and my favorite is like, if you don't do or like X, you hate America. That's kind of a tangent, but if you don't insert statement, you hate America. It's like, wow. No other country's leaders go as hard on those two kind of things. Our country's best. If you don't this, you hate insert country. I mean, it's probably because we got American rednecks from the South that lost the Civil War 120 years ago or whatever. And ever since then, their fathers, their pappies, were passing on that down. They were just passing it down like, just remember, we didn't lose the Civil War. We just kind of paused it. Eventually, you'll take it up again. Just wait. We're just waiting for the right time. Start it up again. And it's like, are they going to start it again? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But it's just like everything, every rural area, lots of places in the South, it's just like burned into their subconscious psyche. Civil War. It's still going on. That's why they kept the Confederate flag alive and raised for so long. All those statues up. Robert E. Lee and shit. Segregation. Blah, blah, blah. That's why they did all those fucking things in the fucking South. It's one thing my dad always said. Still fighting the Civil War. I believe it. I believe it. They're still doing it fucking now. Still fucking doing it fucking now. Trump and all his cronies still fighting the Civil War. MAGA still fighting the Civil fucking War. You can fucking just look at all those MAGA people. They're just as stupid, maybe even stupider than their pappies, and they are still fighting the Civil War. Cannot read, I don't know, a word longer than maybe got 4, maybe if you're lucky, 5 letters. Ready to fight the Civil War again. They know how to shoot, because, you know, you got to shoot if you're fighting a Civil War. But can you read a book? I mean, dude, seriously, fucking learn how to do something other than just praise Jesus and fucking shoot a gun. You're a disgusting, worthless excuse of a white person. Patooey? Cigarettes. Make your mouth all patooey. I think that potato is maybe not sitting all that great. I don't know. Drinking water now too. Yeah, there we go. Just wanting to kick all that stuff up. Anyways. Well, that's that video. Trump does suck at everything. So, tax rich people, kneecap rich people. Boobs.